If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed their first ever MX Land event, then click the MXP Coach link in the description to book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. Alrighty, what's good boys? Welcome back to a brand new video today. We're on Fishy's brand new track, the DA425 test track, which I do believe is a Drew's test track. But yeah, brand new track, free on MXP Mods. It has come out a few days ago. I believe this video is probably going to be coming out. Actually, at this point, we'll probably have a GP video before this, maybe. So, I don't know, this video could even be going back to Wednesday, maybe. But this track has been out for a few days, probably by the time you guys are seeing this video. But yeah, I haven't actually played it. It's my first time playing it. I did do a stream the other day, and I was going to ride the track, but we never actually got around to doing it. I never actually had time to do it. So yeah, never actually got around to riding it. However, we did get it put on the server list. But yeah, it was put on the server list so I could play it on stream, but I never actually got around to playing it. So yeah, that it is now on the server list. So yeah, you guys can play this in pub lobbies if you want to now. I feel like, I don't know why a lot of people struggle. I don't really know. I think like the mods, like MXP mods have to actually put the track on the server list. I'm not sure if the actual track creator can. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I know some track creators can put their own tracks on there, and I know some can't. So yeah, I don't really know what the whole thing is behind that, but like I said, I don't make tracks, so I don't really know how it all works. I don't really know how you get to put your track on the server list. But yeah, it is a little bit annoying when new tracks come out for the first time and yeah, then they're not on the server list and you can't play them, which I think is a really big shame. It kind of does lower the track's downloads and stuff, because obviously if I'm going to play it on stream, that's another, like, I don't know, 20 or 30 or so downloads. So it just kind of helps the track out a little bit. Oh my word, this is a big jump. Oh my holy gosh, I did not think that was going to be that big of a jump. But yeah, we come flying down that hill there. Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, it kind of, I'd like when the track is pretty much instantly on the server list, but yeah, like I said, I don't really know who has control over all that to actually do that. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, like I said, when new tracks come out and then they're not on the server list, so we can't play them on stream. But yeah, this is a very hilly track. Like I said, this is my first time actually playing. First time actually playing on this track. But yeah, Fishy hasn't done a lot of tracks, but definitely one to keep an eye on. He has been grinding out the tracks for a little while now. I believe he's only been making tracks for like months, I think. I don't think he's been making tracks for over a year or anything just yet. But I think I've ridden almost all of his tracks, and they get better and better each time he makes a new track, which is good. Obviously, this is his latest creation, and it should probably be his best track. I already prefer the roughness over the last track that he did. I can't remember the name of the last one. It was a very long name. I can't actually remember what it was. But yeah, the last track then, the ruts were very small. They weren't deep, so they weren't really holding you. But these ruts, looks like he's taken that feedback on board from people, and yeah, he's actually making the ruts a lot longer, so you can actually properly get in them as well, which I think is very nice. You can actually properly get in them. They hold you. Braking bumps as well, very big braking bumps. But that's, you know, that's expected for an outdoors track. I'm not complaining about, you know, big bumps, big braking bumps. Landing right in them here. Oh my god, we have survived that somehow. But yeah, I think, like I said, this video will probably be coming out Wednesday. But yeah, we've got a final round of GPs, which probably would have been done by the time this comes out. But yeah, I'm hoping it goes well. I want to get 5th in points. I'm 4 points back. Obviously, did not have a great time last week in... Where was the last round? I can't remember where the last round was. It was Sweden, wasn't it, Uddevalla? But yeah, normally like that track. The track wasn't too bad, to be honest. Moto 1, just lappers screwed me. And then Moto 2 started from dead last, literally a corner and a half behind second to last. So yeah, just had damage control. Obviously, the guy I need to be is Boy, my teammate. And yeah, he started in like 5th or something, and I was in 35th. So yeah, it was not good. 36th, I think I was. Yeah, that did not help, but managed to get all the way up to 12th, and then he got 8th. So I beat him by 1 position in Moto 1, which put us tied on points going into Moto 2. And then yeah, he was 4 positions ahead. But honestly, only losing 4 points from him starting 5th and then me starting 36th. Honestly, I'll take it. Very good damage control. I need to remember to not absolutely launch down that hill. The hard reset is putting me over here, which doesn't help. Hello, Mr. Game. I need to get to the other side of the fence. Okay, well, I will catch up with you guys when I manage to get back on the track. Okay, well, we managed to just go back to the bits. I literally just ended up going back to the bits. I wasn't going to try and sit there forever, but a bit of a shame. I need to remember that to not absolutely launch down that hill for this lap. But yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about now. I think it was the GPs. But yeah, like I said, 4 points back. Just want to get top 5 in points. This video will be coming out probably Wednesday, so I'll probably have talking about it maybe Thursday, because I'm kind of ahead on videos, like pre-recording wise. I'm just trying to get ahead of videos really. And I'm missing round 4 of the outdoor championship because I'm going to the Matterley GP, so I need to get a bit ahead of that as well, because I'll have to pre-record some videos before then, because I won't have an aerial video, obviously. And then I think the weekend after that, I'm going to be going Cornwall for a few days, but I don't believe I'm missing around. I think we're going like Sunday to Wednesday or something. Oh, a little ramp there to get back on the track. That's kind of handy, to be fair. I assume he's put that there because he knows people like me just absolutely launch everything. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to Cornwall, I think, for a few days towards the end of next month, I believe it is, or the end of the month after that. Can't remember what it was. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to get ahead of videos with that. So I'll let you guys know closer towards the time, obviously, like what videos are pre-recorded, because when I do track videos like this, like track review kind of videos, obviously if I'm uploading them like a week after the track comes out, it's a little bit pointless, but you know, if I've been on holiday or I'm currently on holiday as the videos come out, not really much that I can do. So I'm going to have to pre-record a bunch of videos, whether it's pub lobby videos. I need to remember to not launch down this hill. Okay, let's not get stuck, and then we can use these little ramps. Right, I'm sorry, Fishy, if you see this video. I'm just absolutely launching everything, because that is just how I seem to learn tracks. But yeah, I don't seem to be taking in that there's a massive drop down to the floor. So I need to actually take my time going down that section. But we've got a nice sand little section here as well. Nice big hill, so we can wheelie up the hill just for like bike life. But yeah, very, very enjoyable track. And yeah, good to see that he's improving in all of his tracks. Obviously, each new track that comes out, he is improving. Remember, this is a drop down, so we don't want to launch that too much. But yeah, I'm not too sure if Drew had like all backing behind the layout, or if Drew just sort of was like, I want a test track, put some NGS logos around it, and yeah, do your thing. So yeah, I don't really know whether this is pretty much made by Drew, as in like layout wise. But yeah, I'm sure Fishy would have to let me know. No, I don't think anything was mentioned like that in the description, whether Drew had like creative lead over the track or anything, or whether Drew just gave him, you know, the reins and was just like, you know, make me a test track, make it fun, make some big jumps on it, have some fun with it. But yeah, I'd like to get my own test track one day. But yeah, maybe I'll have to contact Fishy at some point. Maybe get a test track made by him, the old AMXB test track. That could be very, very interesting. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if that would be something you guys would be interested in downloading, as a little AMXB kind of test track with some AMXB logos pretty much everywhere around the track. That could be very, very interesting. And about time I get a track in this game, basically. Maybe I'll have to speak to someone about it and see if I can get something in. But yeah, that could be fun to have my own little track in the game, and just to have a little practice track, maybe a track that I go to in my own personal time. I'll probably end up making it pretty difficult. It'll probably end up being a pretty hard track. I'd like it to be a pro practice kind of track rather than just like a random, you know, like a flat mods track. So if I do have my own little test track, I'm going to warn you now, it will probably be rather difficult. It will probably have very, very deep ruts, lots of, you know, braking bumps, things like that. And yeah, maybe I'll add a little sand section in there as well, probably because, you know, it's better to practice sand every now and then whenever you can. Like this has got a long old sand section on it. But yeah, maybe I'll have to speak to Fishy, or if Fishy sees this video, maybe contact me, and yeah, maybe we can see if we can work out a track together, because that could be very, very interesting. Maybe some CubMex logos, some banners around, things like that. But yeah, I think that'll probably end up doing it for today. If you guys do want to get this track, it is completely free on OC Mods. I do apologise that it's probably been out for a little while as this video comes out, but like I said, a little bit ahead on videos. Obviously, GP video will probably be coming out before this one. And I remember to not launch down the hill right at the end of the video. Let's go. I remember not to bomb down it. But we're going to still crash anyway. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today, boys. Quite an enjoyable track. I like that it's on the harder side. I like that it's not super, super simple, which is nice. It's good little bit of practice, obviously, to learn the beta a bit as well. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.